What up, what up, what up, what up? Blessed positive vibes, man. Y'all on, y'all on. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Hi. How y'all doing? Hey. What y'all up to? Man, last couple lives I've been real serious. Real serious. Today we don't got no seriousness in us right now. So we just talking, trying to make sure y'all doing what y'all need to do and y'all enjoying y'all day. Stand back a little bit. Let me see. Anyways, Daytime LSF TV, man. Shout out to all y'all that have subscribed and all of y'all that are rocking with me, liking, commenting, sharing, actually watching the videos, and actually just turning up with me. You know I'm a character and a half. I have no common sense. Yes. The rest of y'all, I don't know what's going on, what everybody else is doing, but guess what? Me, I'm over here lit, chilling, hanging out by myself, gonna live stream with y'all for a bit, talk to y'all, get to know y'all. I want y'all to get to know me just as well as I'm gonna get to know y'all. What y'all been up to though? You know what I'm saying? What's the new deal? I can give y'all Monday motivation, health, wealth, success, prosperity, and longevity, blessings, positive vibes. Make sure all y'all on the right page, the right chapter. Make sure y'all doing what y'all need to do for life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to I'm just trying to make sure everybody up to par, you did. You know what I mean? What's going on though? What is going on? Man, make sure y'all tap in with me on the live streams when I live stream. I really want to give y'all free game. You know, this is what life's about. A lot of people get the misconception that everybody is just dedicated to one type of style of YouTube videos and genres, and that's not me. If you want that, you gotta go somewhere else. Cause right here, you gonna get everything live, raw, and uncut. You gonna get good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad. You gonna get my mood, your mood, her mood, his mood, everybody's mood. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it moving. Hey, shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. I promise you, you will not want to miss out what's gonna happen. We getting it going. The numbers is going up. You guys are constantly moving the numbers. Uh, I'm trying to learn everything that there is to learn. Playing this good music. Hold on. Playing this good music and doing what I need to do. You feel me? I am going to Facebook and let everybody know that I am live right now on the tube. A lot of people always love when I speak the real. Yes, I speak real 24/7. Hi guys, man. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all comment so I know who's here. You feel me? Everybody loves when I speak the real. I love speaking real, but at the same time, I'm a character and a half. And I don't been through so much that I've learned to create my own self humor. And yes, some people like it, some people don't. Oh well, you live and you learn. You know what I mean? You learn what you like. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody is gonna receive you the same way as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm over here lit. Let me make sure I just go ahead and let these people know I'm live now on YouTube. Come hang out for a bit if you're not asleep. I'm live on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys come hang out. Those of you, hey, we here. What's up, Riri? Forever Riri, what's good with it? Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, yesterday's live and the day before's live, I was trying to give you guys like a brief introduction of me. I wanted you guys to get an understanding of who I am, where I came from, my background, and why I became so self-sufficient and why I became just so adamant about doing different things and stepping out on limbs and jumping off the porch and going for the goal. So, you know what I'm saying? Today, most deaf, I want to give you this Monday. Monday motivation happened earlier today. I made sure I got y'all to work. I made sure y'all knew not to let those other co-workers piss you off and make you want to choke them out and walk off. So today, right now, I'm finna give y'all some free game and I'm finna give y'all a little bit of day because I ain't got no filter right now. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, life on the edge, living life on the edge and being yourself is the best thing that you can ever be. When you try to be someone else that you're not, I guarantee you it is a struggle every day to get up and to put on a mask. You wear a mask, right? So while you're wearing a mask every day, trying to be somebody that you're not, and you go home and you want to be yourself, I walk in the grocery store and I'm still singing while I'm pushing the cart. I'm singing loud. You know what I mean? I'm singing loud and proud. Day Day is raw, live, and uncut right now on the tube. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do this every day for you guys. Uh, until we get to where we need to be. And even then, after that, it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. We're going to have more people on, probably more interactions. And I want all you guys to know whatever it is you want to do, whatever you want to start, wherever you want to try to get to in life, you can make it. But you have to start somewhere. So whether I start with one viewer, two viewers, three viewers, no viewers, I'm starting somewhere, so it's only a start. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys tune in. You know what I mean? If you haven't already, follow me on Facebook, Daytime Franklin. Yes, Franklin as in Benjamin, Daytime Franklin. Make sure you guys follow me on there, and make sure you guys like some videos, comment, let me know that you're feeling me or you're not feeling me. Those of you that have been sitting down, questioning anything you want to do, I'm here to tell you today. Just do it. I get people that hit me like, hey, I want to drive trucks. Go sign up for truck driving school. Just like stop thinking about it, stop overthinking, and just go do it. Like too many people sit and they're like, oh, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay, I see you, Barbie. I see you. I see you. Man, look. Oh, so Sin's on here. What up with it, man? Look, live raw and uncut, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. What we doing is we making a movement. We're creating a movement. We're creating a culture over here on this channel. When you come to this channel, I want you to be inspired. I want you to be motivated. I want you to laugh, and I want you to be happy. That's it. That's all. If you're not happy, motivated, you know what I'm saying, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I want to make sure everybody is happy when they come to this channel. Whether you want to, oh, you see me? Oh, okay. I see y'all too, man. I see y'all too. I love y'all. Man, I love each and every one of you guys that took the time to subscribe, shared the video, shared the live, you know what I'm saying, commented, all of that. Okay, most definitely. Most definitely. A lot of people fall short because they're afraid to reach out to people. When you come to my video, when you come to my post, yeah, man, most definitely. When you come to my post, I want you guys to know, like, I love y'all. I love y'all for even taking a minute out of y'all day to watch Day Day. You feel me? Make sure y'all go watch the new video with me and Rob. Me and Rob are a character together. We live raw and uncut. We wing and listen. Put a camera in front of me and Rob. I guarantee you gonna laugh all day. Put a camera in front of me and Rob. I guarantee you your day will get better and better and better and better. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is. Me and Rob together, it's crazy. It's unstoppable. We've been state to state. We've lived together in a truck for 30 days straight. Oh, it was hilarious. You liked it? Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And believe it or not, when we do videos, we get together and we be like, let's do this. You feel me? And there's no set script. There's no set anything. It's like, hey, come here, let's do this. Let's knock it out the water. So most definitely you guys take the opportunity and go watch that video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you guys are sharing it out. Other people might want to like it. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, it's daytime 10K. Tonight, you know, on my other lives, I was real deep. I got real deep with y'all. I let y'all know too much about me so fast. Let y'all know too much about me so fast. So fast. So fast. Yes, you guys are going to go watch the video. I appreciate it. I'm over here posting on my social media, letting everybody know to come over here and hit the live. Yes. Yes. Make sure y'all are commenting on that new video. Let me know you like it. Let me know that's what you know what I mean? Because the videos are only going to get better and they're always going to be different. I'm never going to stay the same on every video. Every video is going to be different. It's going to be for a different audience regardless. Yes, I'm supposed to do the almond cheese I've actually prepped my almond milk, so I will be doing almond cheese for you guys. I'm sorry I got busy this whole weekend with me being home, running errands, and trying to take care of different stuff that I needed to take care of. But we will be doing almond cheese. Make sure you come tune in tomorrow. I'm dropping that video for you guys. I promise you, I will drop it for you guys, letting you know what you need, all the ingredients, how to mix it down, and how to prep it, and how to allow it to chill for a day before you guys actually have almond cheese. Almond parmesan, I'm showing you exactly how to make that as well too. That is the same video as almond cheese, so make sure you guys tune into that. I got that going for y'all. I know you guys love the health and fitness. Man, LSF. Yeah, most definitely. I'm dropping it for you guys. I'm dropping for you guys. I already told you, like, when the tutorials like for is like making everything from scratch. I just want to be able to make it the right way for you guys, not like rush and make it. The almond milk, it always takes 8 to 10 hours before I even blend the almonds. So I'm not gonna just rush and blend some almonds and give you like a basic tutorial. I'll actually want you to see the process, because you can make your almond milk thick or you can make it thin. And then once you're done making your almond milk and you strain, the almonds that's left at the bottom, that is going to be your almond cheese. That's going to be your Parmesan. And it's 3 different ways you can actually make it, but I'm going to show you guys the simplest one to make almond cheese and to make almond Parmesan. You know what I'm saying? You can put it on your salads. You can put it on your zucchini spaghettis, because everybody's like, oh, I want to go vegan. I want to go vegan. It's, so many people want to go vegan, but they're not really vegan. You know what I mean? So many people want to go vegan, but they're not really vegan. And they want substitutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I substitute this for? I made almond mac and cheese, and I'm gonna be real with you. I was on the truck, and that was the best mac and cheese that I've ever had. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my almond cheese for the mac and cheese to be a little bit thicker before I put that recipe out. You know, I'm all about trying different things. So from my ginger shots to my elderberry juice, yes, you can get elderberries raw, and you can make your own elderberry juice, and it lasts super long, super good for the body. It does amazing things when it comes to your organs and your intestines and cleaning you out. A lot of people ask, like, what do I use on the day-to-day basis to detox? I use dandelion root detox tea to detox on a daily basis. Early morning, everybody always wants to know, like, oh, well, how do you do this? I use all natural remedies. I'm not afraid to drink tea. I'm not afraid to go to the health food store versus the regular grocery store. And I'm not afraid to spend a little either. Yeah, everybody gets caught up like, oh, you know, it costs a lot to be healthy. Yes, it does. I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, it does. You want a $2.99 box of strawberries, or you want a $4.99 box of strawberries? That's the difference. You want a $2.99 or you want the $4.99 box of strawberries? Me, I want the $4.99. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need raw, organic, everything. A lot of people be like, oh, well, you know, you said organic. Yes, organic. I said organic everything. I said organic ginger. I said organic garlic. Everything organic. I need everything raw and uncut. That's the only way that is going to help you. And for those of you that have questions, ginger, A1, you should eat that every day. Garlic, man, look, listen, when you watch movies and they tell you that garlic keeps vampires away, if you ate garlic every day, the things that it would do for your heart, your intestines, your digestive system is amazing. Amazing. A lot of people fall short because they're like, well, oh, you know, I don't want to eat garlic. I don't like garlic like that. If you ate a clove of garlic a day, I promise you, in 30 days, when you go back to the doctor, if you have any heart complications, they'll be like, wow, you know, this changed. What are you doing different? Eating garlic, garlic flowing through your veins, flowing through your blood, just like that. Like, everybody gets caught up on these little facades and eating out and, oh, cheese. Cheese is more addictive than nicotine. Yes, it is. Cheese is more addictive than nicotine. And that has been proven. When you see a billboard and you see a cheeseburger, you're like, dang, I want that. Look at all that cheese dripping and everything. You know what I mean? But other than that, no, cheese is more addictive than nicotine. And I tell people all the time, You have to take care of yourself. I don't care how many times you go out and you have a cheat day or a cheat meal. If you take care of yourself enough, I guarantee your health will be up to par. And when you go out and have that cheeseburger or that sandwich with all the cheese dripping and fries with all the cheese dripping, yeah, it does look good. It makes you want it, huh? The pizza with the cheese dripping, all that, it makes you want it. But if you take care of your health and you do the minimum, the bare minimum is eating garlic, drinking water, flushing your system, dandelion root. You can actually get raw dandelion root. Uh, Most definitely. Was good, was good. You can get raw dandelion root, and you can actually crush that up and put it in your water, like raw dandelion, and you can put that in your water and drink that throughout the day, and that is a natural detox. You want a natural fat burner? People always ask, like, well, I was gonna take some pills. You know what I mean? I was gonna take some pills. Man, look, you don't even gotta do that. All you gotta do is grab you a water bottle, a gallon of water, put lemon in there, squeeze 5 lemons in there, put some raspberries, blueberries, you got a natural fat burner. Boom. That right there, drink that whole gallon of water. That's a natural fat burner. That's gonna put your body to where it needs to be. You get what I'm saying? People ask like, okay, well, I want to get stronger and I want to build muscle. Yes, you do gotta up your protein. You do. In order to lose weight, you have to up your protein and lower your carbs. It's a balance. And it goes hand in hand. And people are like, well, I don't want to be super muscular. You won't get super muscular because you have to lift a certain type of weight and you have to eat a certain type of way. So no, you're not gonna just get muscular. Hey, Marsha, how you doing? You're not gonna just get muscular off of eating a bunch of protein. You have to eat a certain type of way and you have to do things in a certain type of way. Losing weight is a science. I promise you. When you get into it, you get addicted to it because you start to see different changes. You start to see different levels. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody in the comments. You see different levels of the goals that you want to hit. So yeah, you get into it. It's addictive. Losing weight is addictive. Getting healthy is addictive. Yeah, you want to go to the grocery store and spend $30 per week. But sometimes I go to the grocery store and I get a little bit of stuff and I still spend 120 per week. And people be like, well, why'd you spend so much this week? Well, because I got this different and I did this different and I did this different. You know what I mean? Instead of getting the any particular store to find dandelion root, Whole Foods. If you have a health food store, Whole Foods, Sprouts, all of those locations carry dandelion root. Or they already carry the dandelion root tea. So, I mean, you can go get the actual tea bags, but sometimes I like to use the raw dandelion root and create my own tea. A lot of stuff I create from scratch. That's why, like, when I have people come to the house and they're like, "Do you have this?" I'm like, "Well, no, I created from scratch." I make my own ketchup from scratch. I make my own. Sometimes I make my own syrup. Now I use agave syrup to make my own syrup. And that really does help. It's less sugar because agave syrup is naturally sweet. It's a natural sweetener. You can use it in your coffee. You can use it in your tea. You can use it on your pancakes. But to make an actual like syrup for pancakes, because a lot of people like a thick syrup, you can use agave syrup and a couple other things added in, and it'll actually get thick. It'll still be sweet. It'll be sweet. It's not maple syrup, but it will be sweet. So you guys will enjoy it. Yeah, I shop at so people ask where do I shop? I shop at Whole Foods, I shop at Sprouts, and like Vons or Ralph's. Ralph's is secondary to Whole Foods and Sprouts because you already know Whole Foods and Sprouts, they have pretty much everything that a health food store should have. A lot of people go vegan and they're like, oh, I'm vegan, but you eat a lot of processed foods, you know what I mean? And you don't make your foods, like you don't make it. A lot of people who go vegan don't understand that the whole point of going vegan is to make your own foods, keep it organic, less processed ingredients, you know what I mean, added to it, less other additives and preservatives, saturated fats added to it. and people get caught up like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna go over here and eat this. If you are calling yourself a vegan and you are still using canola oil, um, what is it, peanut oil, you're not vegan. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Grapeseed oil, avocado oil, those are more of a pure oil. Some people say, hey, Day, I don't have time to eat and I'm on the go and I'm hungry. What can I do? Like, I tell people this, you might not want to do it, but if you have avocado oil, take a tablespoon of that. Avocado oil will put you up to where you need to be. You know what I mean? It'll give your body some fat, some oils, and just drink some water. And when your body processes that, yeah, you'll be a little bit full because you drank the water, your stomach's full. And remember, everything's mental. Your organs and everything does not have a brain. You control this up here. So a lot of people are like, okay, I haven't ate. Have a tablespoon of avocado oil. I haven't ate. Eat an avocado. I haven't ate. Try eating some kale. I haven't ate. You know what I mean? And it starts to become repetitive, but a lot of people don't like things being repetitive. So that's why they lose when they're saying, hey, oh, well, I got a diet plan and I got a trainer. Okay, you got a meal plan and you got a trainer who's going to teach you some things. Okay, cool. Your trainer, 9 out of 10, is not a dietitian. Your trainer, 9 out of 10, is going to give you a basic meal plan. Oh, eat a palm size of this, a palm size of that, a palm size of this. And people get caught up in that whole facade like, oh, well, I'm just going to eat smaller portions. No, you need to eat what your body needs in order for you to burn fat. When you do juicing, people ask all the time, like, dang, I want to juice, I want to juice. Okay, juice, go ahead. But just remember, when you're done juicing after that 30 days and you go to eat solid food, you're going to gain weight. Okay? You're going to gain all that weight back. You're going to look good and you'll feel good while you're juicing, but you're going to gain all that weight back. So a lot of people are like, well, what can I do after I juice? You got to slowly but surely incorporate foods, solid foods, meat, veggies, small carbs, good carbs, small carbs, and you have to incorporate that into your everyday meal plan. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people get caught up in being so overweight and so hungry that they'll start overindulging. Oh, I'm going to eat a cheeseburger from McDonald's with no bread. Okay, you do that. Okay, you do that, and that has no nutritional value, and we know this. Oh, I'm going to eat cauliflower. Cauliflower has no nutritional value. I don't know why people have that misconception that it has nutritional value because it doesn't. Um, First off, I don't eat cauliflower. I don't even eat broccoli. Broccoli is very acidic. I minimize the acid that I intake with different foods because I have been following the Dr. Sebi for years. Even before it got popular, I've been following Dr. Sebi for years. And broccoli is acidic. Um, other veggies that people say is good for you, they're very acidic. Even for people who have lupus or have any blood disorder, and they're telling you eat beets. Beets are not that healthy for you. I just want to let y'all know right now. Um, it's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. So people ask, and I try to give you guys insight and just give you guys free game. Now, what I will say is, being that you haven't had an opportunity to fully become a vegan, or you haven't had an opportunity to talk to a solid vegetarian. Me, I bounce back. I go from vegan to vegetarian, and I've been doing this since I was in fifth grade. Actually fourth grade because I didn't go to fifth. I've been doing this back and forth since I was in the fourth grade. I will bounce to a vegetarian where I will only eat vegetables, where I'll only eat things that grow. And I've done vegan to where I will only eat things that are non-meat, non-animal, and it works. Like, it works. It will reset your body. A 30-day fast with me will reset your body. I've done a 30-day fast, and Rob, when you guys see me and Rob, you guys can ask him the question, how was he during the 30-day fast? I cried. I like, it was days where, you know what I mean, mentally you want to cry because it's like you want to eat something that you're not supposed to. So that 30-day fast Yes, that 30-day fast will put your body back at default. It will reset your body. That 30-day fast will put you back to where you need to be. That 30-day fast will actually get your body to where you can start incorporating all the real foods that you need. And it will detox your cells. Also, drinking a gallon of water with 5 lemons will detox your cells. Yeah, so broccoli, look, and this is what I tell people. A lot of veggies that they tell us to eat aren't good. Like, and it's just it is what it is. I mean, like, I don't mean to like like break anyone's pride. Like, oh, you eat healthy, but a lot of stuff that they tell us that's healthy is not healthy, and a lot of things that we do on the day-to-day basis aren't healthy. Thank you. Most definitely. So, a lot of the things that we do as humans, we follow trends, we follow facades, and a lot of people get caught up on, oh, I'm healthy, I eat all this processed stuff. Like a person will go vegan, and the first thing that they'll do is they'll go to the store and they'll buy a gang of processed foods. They'll buy a gang of foods that are in packages versus going to the store and actually buying fresh fruit, fresh veggies. Like I had somebody, and no, I'm not knocking you, and they probably will watch this live and be like, "That you was talking about me." But I had somebody who bought. I told them to go get all fresh fruit, and instead of getting fresh fruit, they went and they got all processed frozen fruit out of the frozen fruit aisle. No, no. Putting your body back to default means you have to go to default mode. You have to eat everything raw, fresh, and from the garden. So organic. So yes, you are going to spend money. And people be like, well, I don't want to spend $20 on 2 items, 3 items. Okay, I understand that. But if you are sick, okay, and I'm not saying sick as in finna die. I'm just saying sick, period. If you are sick, the best way to heal your body is to eat raw, fresh fruit and veggies. Regardless. That's it. That's all. Raw, fresh fruit and veggies. Eat raw plants. Yes. People like, oh well, I'm gonna cook your food. Don't cook my veggies all the way through. I don't need my veggies cooked all the way through. I don't need my asparagus cooked all the way through. I'll drink my egg whites raw because definitely my egg whites do help. You know what I'm saying? They keep me full, less calories, and at the same time I'm getting protein. So a lot of people are like, well, you eat this, you eat raw food. I do. I do. All my veggies, I will eat my veggies raw. All of my fruit, I'll eat them fresh off of the tree if I can. At my grandfather's house, we have a citrus tree, and some of you guys that know what a citrus tree is, you just know like you get lemons, you get oranges, you get limes. It's whatever it produces at whatever time, whatever season it is for that. So I eat all of those raw. My grandfather, everything he ate for his veggies was raw, and he lived a long time. No frozen, no frozen. Eating frozen fruit will put you back. You know what I mean? Because it's processed. Now remember, with processing, you got to add sugars, you got to add certain preservatives and all that. Eating frozen fruit, no, that's out. Unless you take your fruit and you want to freeze it yourself, then okay. But other than that, and I will show you guys life hacks. Like if you get sick or your kids get sick, a lot of people are like, well, I want to stop giving my kids medication. Boom, I got you on that too. Because what I do is I take ginger. Ginger is a man. Ginger is so crazy. The health ginger, the health complications that it handles is crazy. Garlic, the helps. A lot of people get caught up on these facades. That's why I tell people like, okay, well, you don't want to drink ginger. No, I don't want to drink ginger shots. So you don't want to be healthy because eating raw ginger, it does some amazing things for your digestive system. You guys know that any disease that starts in the stomach. Any disease, any, and I don't care who you are, what you are, it doesn't matter. Any disease starts in the stomach. And people forget this. They're like, oh, no, yes, it starts with what you eat, how you're eating it, how often you're eating, and how you're putting in your body. Diabetes. Diabetes are like, oh, yeah, this is hereditary, you know. No, you're taught to be a diabetic. You're taught by your parents to add extra salt, add extra this sugar, and all of that. You know what I mean? White sugar is not real sugar. You can. That's why I tell people, oh, well, what do you use for sweetener? Agave syrup. Agave syrup does wonders. A lot of wonders. Agave syrup will sweeten up your tea, sweeten up your coffee, sweeten your lemonade, sweeten your mixed drinks. Agave syrup is amazing and it's all natural, it's raw. So when you're buying processed fruits and veggies, like, oh, I'm gonna buy some frozen broccoli. Why? Why not just buy real broccoli and cook it? So now you're caught up on being what? A puppet, and you're buying frozen broccoli, you're cooking it. Now you're cooking all the nutrients out of it because it has already been broken down because it's processed to have different nutrients already taken out of it. So when you go get raw broccoli, which I don't eat broccoli, like very seldom. If I have to, say I'm out on the road and I'm like, okay, I gotta go get salmon and broccoli right now because I ran out of food. Okay, boom. I will run to a restaurant and be like, okay, salmon and broccoli. Give me your wild caught salmon. Give me your broccoli. No oil, no salt. Make sure it's still kind of hard. If you cook your food all the way through, no, yeah, most definitely. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do. Like on my lives, I want you guys to ask questions. Like if you're eating raw broccoli and you're cooking it all the way, you're taking the nutrients out of it. If you're eating veggies and you're cooking them all the way, and I'll tell you this right now, and you can quote me on this. Any molecule that you cook and you bake it or you do anything to it to change the molecular structure of it, it has no nutritional value. So yeah, you might think you're eating healthy, but all in all, you're not. Like, you know what I mean? You're not at all. And that's what's crazy. So a lot of people get caught up like, oh, well, you know, I went and I bought a gang of frozen food. I was looking in people's freezers and they've had a lot of frozen food and they said that they were eating healthy. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, you're not. That's already processed. When you cook it and you make it soft, it has no nutritional value. So a lot of people get caught up, like, oh, okay, well, they let's revamp. Okay, so when I revamp a meal plan for somebody, and I'm telling them like, hey, you know, this is your meal plan. This is what it is. Oh, well, can I eat it like this? No, I want you to eat everything as raw as possible. So if you cook your asparagus, I don't want you to cook your asparagus to the point to where it's super soft. I don't want you to cook your broccoli to the point to where it's super soft. I don't want you to cook your veggies at all to the point it's super soft. And carrots are not healthy. Like baby carrots aren't healthy. Everybody's like, oh yeah, baby carrots. Those are hybrids. You know what I mean? Those are hybrids. Do you ever see a baby carrot patch? No, you don't. Those are hybrids. So people get caught up in these facades and they still don't really understand it. That's why a lot of people lose like, oh well, you know, I ate this. When I see people eating baby carrots, I'm like, why? Why not just eat a regular carrot? You know what I mean? Why not just eat a regular fruit, you know, versus going to all these health food stores. A lot of my clients, and I'll be real with you, a lot of my clients that order my ginger shots, they say the same thing. I'd rather pay you than to pay them. I know why you would rather pay me because what? You're getting full raw, uncut, and you're getting everything added into it. You go get a ginger shot from any health, like these little juice shops, and it's just a ginger. It's not everything added into it that you need. And I always tell people apple cider vinegar. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take apple cider vinegar gummies." Don't do that. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do. Anything in a gummy form has been processed. Anything in a gummy form is not going to give you the same effect as the regular dose of taking apple cider vinegar or taking anything that is in its regular form. So a lot of people do get caught up with that. Me personally, I've dealt with people who all walks of life. And when they come to me, they're like, well, I thought this and I thought this, and you got to rearrange your way of thinking. And I'm still learning as I go along, but the people that I learn from actually have taught me so much. Like, and honestly, like when I thought I knew everything, they came in and were like, hey, Dave, you need to do this. You need to do this and you need to do this. And it was like, boom, okay, the effect. So when people say, hey, you take steroids. Okay. Think what you want. I know the human body. Trust me, I did my EMT. You got to do anatomy. You have to know the human body. And you have to, like, if it intrigues you, I won't go be a doctor or a nurse or anything, but it's very intriguing to me. And to be able to see the way a cell, one cell, and you have trillions of cells in your body, to see the way a cell soaks up water, soaks up hydration, soaks up nutrients, it's crazy. And a lot of people have the misconception like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to drink and I'm going to eat like this. No, you got to remember, just over 100 years ago, we really didn't have cars. You know what I mean? So you were working all the time. We didn't have stores with processed foods and sodas. You know what I mean? So you had to actually walk to go get that. You had to work. You had to do X, Y, Z. Okay, cool. Now you could just drive to the store. You got money. They already have it there. They're producing it in mass quantities. So it's always going to be there. You know what I mean? The processed food. So when people say, hey, I wanna be healthy, it's harder for them to walk to the store than it is for them to drive. You dig what I'm saying? It's harder for them to walk to the corner and get some fresh air than it is for them to drive. And then now we have all these tools that makes a lot of our jobs easier. You know what I mean? So you're not eating and you're not doing what you would normally do. That's why they be like, oh, it's hereditary. Back in the day, we really didn't have too many diabetics. We didn't have too many people with heart disease because why? You were always active. The body needs to be active and the body needs a certain type of nutrients at all times. Vitamins, minerals, and water. And when I say stress about water, yeah, you should be drinking a gallon of water a day. You should be walking around drinking a gallon of water a day. Everybody should. Doesn't matter who you are. Everybody should be drinking a gallon of water a day. And if you're not, then you need to work yourself up to doing that. How to handle bloatedness? Water. Because why? Gas won't be able to last in your system if you are not bloated, right? So it's different things that you can actually do in order to ease the health complications that are going around right now. A lot of people get scared about COVID. You know what I'm saying? If your health is up to par, you're not going to be stressed out about anything because your immune system will fight off anything. You seen how you like, oh well, people have it but they don't know they have it. That's because they have a strong immune system. Having a strong immune system and putting yourself on a level to where your health will work for you, your white blood cells. A lot of people are like, oh well, my immune system's cool. No, you gotta have your health up to par because guess what? Your body's not gonna work for you if it's not up to par. If you're not eating the right things and doing the right things, if you catch the flu or COVID, it can be detrimental to you. You know what I mean? It can blow you out the water. And people don't get that. They get so caught up on, oh, well, I'm healthy. No, okay, I go to the doctor, I take my meds. Okay, 40 years ago, we didn't have meds. 100 years ago, we didn't have meds. How do you think people stayed alive? How do you think people dealt with everyday life? Natural remedies, natural stuff. So, bringing it back once again, creating a culture to where you're eating more healthy. Stop thinking that everything cooked is good for you. Cheese is more addictive than nicotine. Fire though. Cheese is fire. That's why when I do the almond cheese for you guys, it'll actually show you like, okay, boom. I've done almond mac and cheese. I've done almond cheese on burgers and all that. You guys will love it. I guarantee you. But when I drop that video, make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys watch it and really like take from it. You know what I mean? Really take from it because it's a lot of stuff that has to you got to change stuff in order to say, hey, I want to be a vegan or I want to be a vegetarian. A lot of people lie to themselves, like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. How are you a vegetarian if you are not eating right? How are you a vegetarian or a vegan if you're not eating right? A lot of people don't eat right. That's just what it is. The average American does not eat right. If you go to a different country, half the stuff that you can buy that's on the shelf is not at those grocery stores in different countries. Like they don't even sell it because of the ingredients. So you have to get back to farming, eating more healthy, drinking water, not drinking so many processed juices, not eating so many processed foods, going to these juice bars and getting all this processed stuff because what they're doing is they're giving you frozen fruit. They're giving you frozen veggies and they're saying, hey, eat this. Wheatgrass, very acidic and has a lot of mucus in it. You don't know it, but you think it's all healthy, but it's not. Um, it's a couple other things too, but I'm not gonna nitpick and down talk anything. I'm just trying to give you guys free game so you guys understand the way I think and the way when people come to me and say, "Dad, I want to get healthy," and they're like, "Oh, your way is different." Yes, my way is very different, but it's really raw, baked, and uncut. I don't sugarcoat anything. I make sure you know what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, and how we're gonna win. Because in order to see success in losing weight and getting yourself healthy, the healthiness starts inside. The outside will come, I promise you. But being healthy inside starts everything. Speeds up your metabolism, has your body on a schedule. It's creating a culture for your body to where it's like, hey, I know I'm going to eat at these times, so I don't have to harbor these calories. I don't have to harbor this fat. I'm going to burn this off. But you know what I mean? To the point to where you're burning 1,000 calories in fat while sitting down all day long. Because a lot of people have regular 9 to 5s. You know what I mean? So it's just a culture. And most definitely, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of information on how to deal with day to day life and how to become more healthy with self. So if you guys have questions, leave them in the comments, and I will go back and answer them. If you guys have questions about health and fitness, leave them in the comments. I will go back and answer them. If you guys have questions about certain workouts that you guys can do at home, leave them in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, share everything. I want everybody to be aware of health and fitness and living their life, motivation. This is what this page is about. We love each and everybody. Anybody that took the time out to just watch this live, I want to give y'all a shout out and say thank you. A lot of people get caught up into everyday life that they forget, like, hey, you got to eat healthy. You got to give your body some vitamins, some minerals. Certain minerals that I do want to hand out to you guys. You guys can eat naturally, and you probably don't even realize it, but you can just eat it naturally. Like, oh, I'm eating the edges of the sweet potato, or I'm eating the edges of a potato, or the edges of an apple, and that is giving your body certain minerals and vitamins that it needs. They don't talk about that, but I'm telling you what it's doing to your body. The edges of a lemon, whew, the benefits of that is just crazy. Like it's crazy the benefits of the actual edges of the organic lemons because it's not all those actual processed chemicals that they're putting on there to help it grow. It takes a long time to grow organic. But make sure you guys tune in. I'm glad y'all stopped by, man. Blessings, positive vibes. So to all y'all, look, anything else about health and fitness, you guys know you can ask me 24/7. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. I will reply. If I don't reply right away, I promise you I'll get back to you. Those of you that have me on other social media platforms, don't be afraid to reach out. But right now, what I want to talk about on this channel is I want to talk about everything else that I've talked about on my other social media platforms, which is coming out LGBTQ, coming out as a lesbian fit trucker. Yes, it was hard. A lot of truckers don't like me. A lot of truckers do like me. It's just a well-rounded situation. A lot of people hate and a lot of people get upset. Like, well, they, you did this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, being a gay female and being a trucker and fit that doesn't want to just sit there and eat donuts all day or sit there and eat. I love donuts, by the way, but sit there and just do like the normal spiel that truckers do. It's hard. You get a lot of people that hate on you. You get a lot of people that don't like you, and you get people that get motivated by you and like, or dang, can I help? Can I lift some of your weights? People get upset. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. You guys act so. I'm telling you, being a lesbian female trucker, yes, it's hard because you're living up to different standards. You have people looking at you like, okay, she thinks she a man. Okay, no, she really thinks she a man because she lift weights. Oh, okay, she really thinks she a man because she runs her program like this. And you're constantly getting ridiculed by men and women. And you're constantly being ridiculed by outsiders, people that don't know you. You know what I mean? And they're looking at you like, okay, you know what I mean? The only time that I'm content on the road is when I'm in the gym. And that's because more and more people are starting to know who I am, and more people are like, oh, yeah, that's Day. You know what I mean? So it's different. But when I'm outside of the gym, so many questions from men like, well, why do you want to lift weights? Why do you want to look like a man? I don't want to look like a man. I just want to look good. I want to look good. 360 hands down. Why do you do this? I love the money. Trucking brings good money, though. You know what I mean? I love what I do for as a trucker. I love what I do for as a trainer. I love what I do for as a motivational speaker. So a lot of people get caught up in these facades and they're like, oh, well, it's just about the money. You have to love what you do in order to say, hey, I love the money and make the money. A lot of men get intimidated by them. And I don't know why they do. They just do. And that's what's crazy to me because I'm not trying to be you. I'm not trying to be you. I know who I am and I know myself. But at the same time, I'm never going to allow you to disrespect me. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, when it comes to hitting the road and being out there, I love it. I love the open road. I love hitting different states. I love seeing those signs saying, hey, you made it here. You made it there. You know what I mean? Like traveling across the states and making money at the same time and living life and eating healthy. I'm still eating healthy on the truck. So don't think I'm just out there wilding. I'm actually eating healthy. I'm actually cooking all my food throughout the day. I'm just chilling. You guys be seeing me live on different social media platforms, and I'm eating throughout the day. I'm cooking throughout the day. I'm chilling. I'm looking at y'all. I'm wondering what y'all doing, how y'all day going. So yeah, it gets hard being a female lesbian trucker. It does. It gets really hard, and a lot of people get caught up and forget that I'm just a normal person. You know what I mean? They're like, oh well, you want to be a man? No, I'm just a normal person that likes to work out. One time I went into a truck stop. Where was I at? I was in Texas. I went into the truck stop. I had my tank top on, and I walked in there, and the guy was like, "You're making us look bad." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because you too buff." But then when I got to the register, he was right there too. When I got to the register, the lady was like, "Oh, give me some of those muscles," and he was upset because the lady gave me a compliment. That was basically a compliment, and he was so upset that he smacked his lips and just threw his money down to the lady at the register over here. And like, then he hit me outside like, why you gotta be buff? Why are you trying to be a man? I'm not trying to be a man. I'm not trying to be you. I'm being Day Day. This is what Day Day does. Day Day really lives life and go for the gold and does what I want to do. You know what I mean? So a lot of people get caught up on what being a trucker means, and they don't understand it. They think like, sorry about that. They think like, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to be a man or you're trying to take their title. And I try to explain to males, like, I'm not trying to take your title. Like, I don't care about that. That's not what I'm about. You know what I mean? Like, I have a whole different agenda. You know, my road in life is not going to be the same as somebody else's. And a lot of people get caught up with that, like, oh, well, you know, you're trying to be a dude. No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not trying to be a dude. I don't want to be you. I don't even know you. I don't know you. I'm not gonna hang out with you. Um, and a lot of times I don't even get on my truck sometimes, like in certain states, because I know the backlash that I've gotten before. And I'm a hothead. I'll be honest with you. I'm a hothead. Rob will tell you, my boy Rob, yes, the one I did the chip challenge with, he'll tell you. He'll be like, she's a hothead. You know, somebody say the wrong thing to me, then they're gonna get the response that they don't want. So sometimes I'll just sit in my truck versus giving people the response that they want. You know what I mean? Or doing something that's gonna jeopardize my safety or my freedom as well too. So yeah, like it does get kind of hectic out there on the road. I will say, just because you find people that are ignorant. Hey, new family. Hey, I went over to your page too. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I love it. You are gonna find people that, what I'm saying, are not receptive to you. And when you find people that aren't receptive to you, that's cool. Like, allow them to have their own opinion. That's what this world is about. And I think so many people get caught up on trying to control people's opinion and favoritism and what they should look at about you. Like, I don't care. Like, if you look at the wrong thing about me, then hey, we're not meant to be cool. You look at the right things about me, then hey, maybe we are meant to be cool. That's the way the universe works. You know what I'm saying? That's the way the cookie crumbles from the inside. So I try to explain to people, like, at all times, I'm not trying to please. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, we was wilding. Me and Rob be wilding when we get together. I'm not trying to please anyone specifically. So it's crazy how the cookie crumbles from the inside. Some people will allow themselves to uh, dictate their own future, like they'll be a roadblock to their own blessing, and you know what I mean. That's just what it is. You can't help everybody. You can't help everybody, and you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, these lives are only going to get better and better and better. We're going to talk health and fitness always, because that's what I'm about. We are always going to talk about real stuff, real life problems. Me being a trucker and on the road, you guys will know everything with me. I'm going to start going live more on the road. I promise you I will. I promise you. I'm going to get a nice setup, and I'll be going live on the road so you guys can see me state to state, how I operate, how I hit gyms, even how I talk to my boss. Like I told you guys, my boss, he might as well be my goddad too. Like the way we our relationship, and I tell people this, they're like, hey, I want to get into trucking. Go to a small company. Go to a company to where you can pick up the phone. If you can't call your boss, hey, nice, nice. So if you can't call your boss on the phone and talk to him and vibe with him, then that ain't a company for you. Even when I worked in corporate America, I was still able to call my VP on the phone. Like when I'm leaving the office, if I'm stressed out or anything, I was always able to talk to the higher management, higher people that were in control. And I pride myself on that. So I said, no matter what happens, I will never lose that, because if you can't talk to your boss, or you can't talk to somebody that basically is over you, then no, don't work for that person. I promise you. These bigger companies, you'll just be a number. A lot of people get upset. They're like, well, why don't you go local? No. If I'm gonna drive a truck, I'm gonna drive that truck going across the world. I'm gonna go get that across the world, pay, because I'm taking a risk anyway. When you hop in a truck, you take a 50% chance that you might not make it home, or you might make it home. So 9 out of 10, I'm gonna go try to get as much going as possible. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, Trucker Problems 101. We're going to drop another video tomorrow for Trucker Problems 101. Like I said, I prepped the almond cheese for you guys to show you how to make the almond cheese tomorrow. I just had to prep it, and I didn't want to have you guys like waiting to see scenes and all that. So that's why I did it a little bit late. Those of you that have health and fitness questions, please drop them in the comments. I promise you I'll answer them. And I will, if I can't answer them right away, I'll tell you how I'll get back to you. And I will answer the question. I'm telling you, this is what I do on a normal day-to-day basis. I really want each and every one of you to get on your stuff. Man, I'm telling you, like, the one thing that I do want to tell you guys, if you want to do something, just do it. Like discuss the particulars later. Discuss the particulars later. When you start to like hold on and wonder like if this is right for you or if this isn't right for you, you know what I mean? Like discuss the particulars later. Like get down into it and just start it. You know what I mean? I'll be real with you. Slick Nico twins, shout out to them, man. Because real Sam was like, hey, they come to YouTube. And then I was like, okay, boom. But this is a little bit different versus the other social media platforms, because on the other social media platforms, I actually interact with more people and I talk to more people. And uh, when I talk to more people and interact with them, they're like, okay, this is Dane. Okay, this is how she does her stuff. You feel me? And it's crazy. But when I'm on here, it's like, hey, one or two, maybe three people, maybe four. It doesn't matter how many. I'm still gonna talk and I'm still gonna explain what I'm about or give free game because that's what I want to do. So it's a little bit different. They interact, and a lot more people don't come to your channel just to interact with you. And the more I learn about this thing, I promise you, I will get better. Right now, I'm not too shabby. I'm not too shabby, so I am trying to get better, and I promise you, I will. I'm gonna work on it. And guys, I'm very honest and blunt and upfront, and that's another thing that I have to watch because sometimes people will be like, "Well, Day, I did this. Why? Why did you do that? Like, who told you to do that? Like, you know what I mean? Who said go over here and do this? You know what I mean?" And people will be like, "Oh, well, she was kind of rude, and that was very invasive how she explained." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it gets on different levels, but I promise y'all, I'm gonna get better with these lives. This is like my first couple test runs. I'm still kind of nervous, and I really, really, really want you guys to ask more questions pertaining to health and fitness, and that's what I'm about. So I really want you guys to ask more questions pertaining to health and fitness, and I really want you guys to ask more questions about anything that it is that you want or need. And yes, you will always get a motivational Monday early morning, 7 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be doing lives on Monday motivation for you guys. I know on Facebook everybody tunes in and get it before they go to work and they be feeling good and laughing and happy. So I'm gonna make sure I do that for you guys on here too. Um, Yeah, for sure. Now with injuries, if you guys just always let me know that you had an injury and we could go from there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I have this type of injury. Trust me, it ain't we gonna get you there. Messing with this channel, you gonna get where you need to be. You know what I mean? Messing with this channel, you gonna get where you need to be. A lot of y'all who have questions on just losing weight. Losing weight, to be real with you, it is a science to it. But the difference between losing weight versus like going into the gym, and saying, "Hey, I wanna look." When you go into the gym, I worked in the fitness industry for years. This is why I say this. When you go into the gym, they're gonna sell you. Okay, they want you to get a membership regardless. What your goals are is gonna dictate you. You know what I'm saying? They can sell you the gym membership. They can upsell you, add all this stuff to it. But what your goal is when you walk into the gym and what you're gonna do all depends on you. Are you gonna go in the gym and give 100%? You gonna pay $400 for training per month, or are you gonna really train and get to your goals? Now, the one thing about it is a lot of these trainers will not give you a meal plan. Yeah, and I'm telling you, look, I got in a car accident. I got in a car accident. Like, this is crazy. I got in a car accident 10 years ago, and I was ejected out the car. And the nurses at the hospital and the doctor was just so amazed that I wasn't like disabled or what I mean, bedridden. Like I wasn't paralyzed. Like they were so amazed because my body, whatever happened, you feel me? And like they were like, okay, well, I was in pain. So they're like, no, you're gonna walk today. So you gotta walk. So that time that I was in the hospital, I would walk up and down the hall 5 times, and then they would give me meds. They'd be like, okay, you get your meds. Well, they would give me pain meds. Because I was really, really in pain. My whole inside was swollen for like a whole week before I even checked out the hospital. So they would give me pain meds, but they were in so amazement of how my body reacted to that car accident. And to this day, I always pride myself on correcting my my posture, correcting my form, correcting all of this. Like it all plays a huge factor on your day-to-day life. Like, and my mom, she's like, look, you could have been disabled, but now look at you, you over here lifting all this weight, you over here moving all this weight, you over here doing stuff without anybody telling you to. And I'm like, yeah. But what I say this to say, if you want to walk in the gym and you see yourself becoming a Venus or Serena Williams, you have to put yourself in that mind state to be like, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna lose this weight, and I'm gonna get healthy. Like when I was in the gym, all I could think about was, before I couldn't do this. Like if I would have been disabled, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I go in the gym and I lift weights. You know what I mean? Before, if I was disabled, I wouldn't be able to do this. If that accident had messed me up to the point to where I couldn't get out of bed, I'd be laying there wanting to do this. So I go in the gym doing it. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people like, well, where do you get your motivation? Because at one point or another, I wasn't supposed to be walking. You know what I mean? But I was walking. You know what I mean? When I got thrown out the vehicle, the people who were standing over me took a picture, and the doctor, he even said it out of his mouth when they gave me a room and I woke up or whatever. I was strapped down and they gave me a room and he's like, "You shouldn't be walking. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're one lucky individual. Your body is crazy." That's exactly what the doctor said. Your body is crazy. Like the way you should be right now, you're gonna be okay. But your body did some amazing things to save you. Like my body actually cocooned my spine when I got in an accident. Like my organs and everything swelled up in my insides and it cocooned my body to the point to where I was okay. Yes. So after that, I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I stopped dealing with people because they left me. Everybody left me. But I stopped dealing with people. And then 3 years later, I had health complications. And I refused to accept those health complications. I was crying. I was dealing with stuff and like I wasn't myself. So um, as I started to deal with those health complications, like it started to be reversed. Like, oh no, nah, that's not that thing. You know what I mean? Like they were like, oh, you might have this, and then it's like that's detrimental. You know what I mean? You telling me I might die? So I started getting my health together. Boom. Now once my health got up to par, there's nothing you can tell me. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can show me about me. And the once again, I went to the same hospital, same ER, dealt with the same my original doctors, and they all said the same thing. Your body is amazing, and I've been doing the same program for the last 15 years, and I've been able to snap back from injuries, car accidents, um, you know what I'm saying, health complications like crazy. So yeah, it's a huge blessing. That's why I tell people I'm like, I could have not been here today, but I am here. You know what I mean? Like I could have not been really talking to y'all. You wouldn't even know who daytime was. But I'm here and I'm live and talking to y'all. I'm well. I'm able to tell you guys what not to do in order for you to be successful. You know what I mean? Like don't hang out with people that are gonna. Yes, I do. I now my meal plans. It's not. I don't call it a diet. My meal plan is not a diet for me. I eat the same way every day. I'm very adamant about my health. So, 9 out of 10, I eat the same way every day, unless it's a cheat day and I'm out at a restaurant or I'm with my family. Now, mind you, I drive truck, so the whole time I'm on the road, I'm eating healthy. I'm cooking all my own food. So yeah, I do follow my own specific um, meal plan. And when people get a meal plan from me, they follow theirs to a T because your meal plan, let me tell you, to go buy somebody's meal plan is bogus to me. Now, actually have a person customize a meal plan for you pertaining to your weight, your height, your goals. Now that makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that. So they're like, oh well, I bought this diet plan. It sounds good, but it might not work for you, even if it works for your friend. You know, it might not work for you, even if it works for uh, Tina, Lena, and Jan. You know what I mean? Because your height, your weight has to go with your food intake, your protein intake, your carb intake. It's a lot of stuff with that. So I follow my own that's pertaining to me. And a lot of people are like, well, you got a lot of muscle. Yeah, I do. And when I rip up and I cut weight, when I cut fat, oh, it's a beautiful sight. But you have to actually be working toward, hey, I want to burn fat like this. I want to burn body fat percentage versus I want to just burn weight. Like cutting weight is different. You know what I'm saying? Building muscle. People are like, oh, I want to build muscle. I've had people come to me and be like, I'm 300 pounds and I want to build muscle. Huh? How tall are you? You're just as tall as me. You 5'3" and you're 300 pounds. Oh, I want to turn my fat to muscle. You cannot do that. Don't say that. That's the worst thing that you can ever say is like, oh, I'm going to turn my fat to muscle. No, I'm serious. People say that. Like, and they're like, oh, I want to turn my fat to muscle. No, don't say that because you can't. Theoretically possible, impossible for you to turn your fat to muscle. No, for real. I promise you. Like, they be like, oh, I just want to turn my fat to muscle. So, like, I mean, like, you gotta lose the weight. Like, people get caught up, man. People be lying like a motherfucker. They be like, oh, I'm turning my fat to muscle. How are you turning fat to muscle? That does not work like that. You can't turn fat to muscle. You can't. It's theoretically impossible. Fat is sploosh. If you guys follow me on any other social media platform, you guys will see exactly. I always post it. This is what fat looks like. This is what muscle looks like. You cannot turn fat to muscle. It's theoretically impossible. So when people say that and they're 300 pounds and they're 5'3" and they're telling me they want to do that, I try to explain to them like, hey, you cannot do that. Now we need to burn the fat. We need to get down to the muscle. We need to create the muscle, and then we can shape the body the way you want to. You know what I mean? As long as you're smacking it in the kitchen, you're gonna be good when you go to the gym. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So like long as you're smacking it in the kitchen, you're good in the gym. If you don't smack your workout at the gym and you are good in the kitchen, you're still gonna see signs of weight loss. If you don't smack it in the kitchen and you're good in the gym, you won't see any signs. And that's what I tell people. 80% diet, 20% workout. People get so caught up on, oh, I want to be buff. Like, oh, I want muscles like you. I want muscles like me too. I want Ronnie Coleman muscles. I want to be Ronnie Coleman's little sister, you know? Like I want to be Ronnie Coleman's little cousin, you know, and then they're like, well, you're already buff. No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. You know what I mean? But it starts in the kitchen, what you put into your body, how your body processes foods. Is your body, is your metabolism up to par? And just because people say, oh, I have a slow metabolism, that does not mean that your metabolism won't catch up. You get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't mean that you can't fire off your metabolism. It doesn't mean that you're stuck in one realm. And people get that misconstrued, like, oh, my metabolism's slow, so no, we can fire it off. Yes, you got to eat more green veggies. The more green veggies you put into your body, the more calories your body burns per day. I guarantee you. That's just how it works. The green veggies are like fuel to your body. So it's showing your body like, hey, you don't need to hold that fat. You don't need to harbor that waste. You know what I mean? And once it does that, then you're good to go. Like once your metabolism is boosted, now you got to create what? You got to create the solid meal plan and giving your body what it needs throughout the day in order to keep burning fat. And then, not to mention, you still got to give your body what it needs in order to do what? Create muscle. So people get this, oh, well, I'm going to drink shakes all day. No. I tell you to eat solid food, eat solid food. I eat solid food. Sometimes I don't even want to pull over. Like, I got 2 hours left to drive, and I will still pull over and eat meat, asparagus, and drink some water. Or I'll make a shake in my blender and still drink some water to make sure I'm full. Every 2.5 hours, you should be eating if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to gain weight, every 4 hours, you should be eating the right foods to gain weight. And you should be lifting heavy. If you're trying to gain weight, you should be lifting heavy. Trying to lose weight, you should be lifting, but you should be doing more reps. So I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, water is key to weight loss. Water is really key to weight loss. Not to mention that water helps with the whole situation. Like a lot of people get caught up, like, oh well, I don't want to drink water. Why not? Why you don't want to drink water? Like, oh, water is nasty. Your body is 90% water. Like you need it. When you drink alcohol, you're dehydrating your body. When you drink or you do certain stuff, you're dehydrating your body. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It's a lot. It's a lot with losing weight. It's more than what a lot of people think. Like, oh, I'm gonna just lose weight and I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna get to the next level. You know what I mean? Like this. Like, no, you really gotta dedicate that time and effort. That's why a lot of people who do, they end up just going to get the surgery. They end up going to get surgery like, oh, I'm gonna get surgery and that's the end of that. So you know what I mean. But look, blessings, positive vibes, guys. I'm gonna hop on my Facebook. I definitely gotta get 700 subscribers. Most definitely, I really want to hit 750 subscribers by the Thursday. So if you can like, comment, share, and make sure you tell all your people to check me out. We're gonna get better and better on these lives. I promise you. I promise you, we're gonna get better and better. If there's anything you have a question about, fruit, veggies, teas, make sure you hit me and I will respond. It might take me a little bit just because I'm always busy, but I will respond and I will give you guys as much game as possible. Blessings, positive vibes.